Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Neelou. I hope you're having a great day wherever you are. Today I am doing a skincare routine video, and I've been planning to do this for so long, and I've tried to film it a few times and it just hasn't worked. So I thought finally I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna show you what my basic skincare routine is. And I hope you enjoy it. First off, I want to disclaim I am not a dermatologist. I have no medical advice for you. This is just what I do and what works for me and what my dermatologist agrees works for me. If you do want like an actual medical professional's advice though, I will link Dr. Sam Bunting below. She is a UK-based dermatologist. She's one of my favorites on YouTube and just like in the dermatology world on YouTube. So I love her and I follow her every move on Instagram, on YouTube. One thing Dr. Bunting always talks about is how she doesn't experiment with skincare. And I actually respect that so much because I know on YouTube a lot of times we'll see like influencers or just like everyday YouTubers like constantly showing you new skincare that you need to get. I have been using the skincare routine that I'm using now for years. Like I don't stray from that routine. If I want to experiment with something, I do it very, very carefully. I patch test, I use it very particularly for a particular amount of time. I'm very wary of steering away from my basic fragrance-free, non-irritating skincare routine. I just want to keep it simple, keep it real, and that's what this is. So here is my skincare routine. So I'll start with the mornings, and one thing I'm huge about is sunscreen. I am like crazy about sunscreen in every possible way. So when I wake up in the morning, usually I don't actually use a face wash in the morning. I just splash my face with water, pat dry, and then lately I will use this Vichy Mineral 89 booster. It's a skin daily booster, so it's like a daily use hyaluronic acid serum, but it has more than just that. So here is my story behind the relationship that I have with this product. So if you saw this like big skincare haul I did months ago, I got a little tiny baby sample size of this Mineral 89 skin booster. Tried that and I actually fell in love with it. So I went and bought this from Target. It was $29.99. Bought it from Target, and then I had tagged Vichy in one of my Instagram posts about that skincare routine, that skincare haul, and they actually contacted me to do like a campaign with them. So I'm not getting paid to do it, but they did send me this one for free, and I thought I would just show you that not only did I purchase this with my own money months before that was even, I didn't even know that was gonna happen, it ended up happening. So yeah, now I have a backup because I love this product. So if you do wanna try it and shop Vichy, I have my own link that you can use and I'll link it below. But yeah, I thought I would disclose that to begin with, but tell you that really the way I discovered this product is not through them contacting me about it. It was through the little sample I got that I showed in my video months ago. So loving this, and I use this every morning and usually every night, but not always. But definitely every morning, especially in the winter, because I need a little bit of antioxidant booster. I need a little bit of hyaluronic acid to keep some moisture in my skin. So after that, I will go onto my sunscreen, and I love sunscreen. I'm a sunscreen fiend, okay? And what I've been using since high school is the Elta MD UV Clear SPF 46. So I have two of these. I have a tinted and the regular, which is clear, but it's actually kind of white based. The reason I have two is because I mix these every day. I do half a pump of this and half a pump of this for my face. Now, the only reason that I mix these two is because they're the exact same product with the exact same amount of sunscreen. Like, you can't mix this with a moisturizer and think that you're getting the right amount of sun protection. You're not. So that's the only reason I mix these, is because A, the color doesn't work for me otherwise. This one is too dark for me, so it makes me look orange and it oxidizes. And then this one is too white base, it makes me look gray and sad and sick. So mixing these gives me my perfect middle ground of like slightly warm glow. But I love these. I've been using them for years. It is not water resistant, so when I'm swimming or if I'm going out in the sun and I know I'm gonna be sweating, I have other sunscreens for that I will show you later. But this is my everyday morning sunscreen. Hands down, never gonna switch, never gonna stray. I love this so much. For my hands and my neck, I try to protect my hands and my neck every single day by using sunscreen as well, but not only do I not like the feeling of physical sunscreen on my hands and my neck, I feel like it gets on my clothes. I also feel like I'm not inclined to actually use it. And there was somewhere that I read, and it might have been on the skincare addiction subreddit. If you're on Reddit, shout out. Someone said that the best sunscreen for you is the sunscreen that you will actually wear. And I thought that spoke to me, because Before, I was skipping sunscreen on my hands and neck because I didn't like the way that my physical sunscreen felt on my hands and my neck. So I thought, okay, well, maybe I'll use a chemical sunscreen. It can still be great protection. It doesn't have to be the best sunscreen in the world, and it can still do its job, but the best sunscreen is the sunscreen that you'll actually use, right? So I started using Japanese sunscreens a few years ago, and I love this one. I get this through Amazon, and it's the Skin Aqua UV Super Moisture Gel, and it's PAA+++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++++ say 4 pluses. So it's a very, very high protection sunscreen. It's fully chemical, but it is water resistant. I love it. It's cheap, it works, it feels like nothing on, like it dries super quickly. It does have alcohol in it, and I don't like putting alcohol on my face, so that's why I only use it on my hands and neck. But it is the most convenient and easy sunscreen, and truly the only one that I actually will use on my hands and neck in the morning. So that's my sunscreen routine for the morning. So now onto my nighttime skincare. Like I said, I've had this routine for years. I don't really stray from it. It's very fragrance-free, very irritant-free. So I always start with my Garnier Micellar Cleansing Water. I put this on a Shiseido cotton pad, soak my eye makeup off, and then I use a cleansing oil. So something that Dr. Bunting also stands behind is a 1 cleanse kind of situation. She says that 1 cleanse, 1 minute is enough to take off all your makeup. Now, if you're wearing like long wear makeup and stuff, she doesn't wear that, and she doesn't recommend that you do that. But since I don't wear any long wear makeup or any like long wear water resistant sunscreen, I find that that 1 cleanse, 1 minute works for me. I know a lot of people like to double cleanse, but I just am too lazy for that. And for that, I use the Take the Day Off cleansing oil from Clinique. So this is not actually oil. It is just a bunch of things that mimic how oils look and feel, but it's fragrance free. It really doesn't irritate my skin. I find that a lot of plant oils either break me out, clog my pores, or just irritate my skin overall. So I love this, and I've been using this for years. I've repurchased it so many times, I can't even tell. But I love cleansing oils. I've made my own cleansing oils. I've tried using just regular oil and then washing it off, which did not work for me. It clogged my pores like crazy. So this is like my middle ground. This is my convenient, just pump it, massage it into your skin for 1 minute, get all the makeup and gunk out, and then I rinse it with water and it emulsifies, turns into like a sudsy soap, and washes right off. It's the only way for me, because I just, as much as I want to do my own oil cleanse, it just never works for me. So these are my go-tos for makeup removal at night, and I love them both. They're both fragrance-free, they both work really well. Keep in mind though that, like I said, I don't wear like long wear makeup, I don't wear heavy foundation, and I usually don't wear waterproof eye makeup either. So now let's talk about moisturizer. I think I was in high school when I tried the Josie Maran Light Argan Oil. It was a 100-point perk years ago. I got it, tried it, and fell in love. And then I bought the full argan oil size, and then after I finished that, I was like, hold up. Why am I paying $50 for a bottle of argan oil? So since then, I've been using cheaper argan oils, and for the past few years, I've been using Trader Joe's 100% organic argan oil. I love this. When I first got that argan oil sample at Sephora, I was really wary because I was looking for a moisturizer for quite a long time, but everything seemed to either break me out, irritate me, or just like my skin wasn't happy. I just didn't know what to do. And I feel like it was just like serendipity. It just kind of worked out. And now I am in love. I am in love, and I still use and rebuy this every single time I run out. This one's only about $5 or $6 from Trader Joe's, but I do 8 or 9 drops of that in my hand, rub them together, and kind of pat it into my skin. If I need extra moisture that night, or I'm feeling extra dry, I will use some sort of occlusive type of product, and my favorite one is Aquaphor. Now obviously you won't like this if you have like a lanolin allergy or anything, stay away from this, but I love Aquaphor. It is my preference over Vaseline because I find Vaseline a little bit too thick and a little too heavy. This one's slightly lighter, and it has a few other ingredients that I find interesting. I love Aquaphor. Sometimes I will drench my whole face in Aquaphor to seal in that moisture from the argan oil. But it's just, I mean, these two are some lifelong products for me. I've had them for so long and I love them. On a normal night though, I will use my argan oil and just put the Aquaphor under my eyes and on my eyelids, and then like around my lips, and just in like dry areas. So I don't need to like drench my face in it every night. A few nights a week too, I will use my prescription tretinoin cream that my dermatologist prescribed me, and I use a very small amount, especially in the winter time actually. I like to dilute it with my Mineral 89 Hyaluronic Skin Daily Booster, and that helps not dry my skin out, especially during the winter, because I get really dry cheeks, dry under eyes. so I don't want to overdo the retinol in the wintertime, but I've been using tretinoin for a while. I had mild acne as a teenager, but nothing too crazy. I always did use pretty mild products though, try to take care of my skin. And I just wanna say, like, regardless of all of this, if I'm eating like crap, not drinking enough water, and like drinking a lot of alcohol or whatever, like if I get in a few days where I've really treated my body poorly, my skin shows it. It doesn't matter what you use at that point. Like your body's just like, no. So this is just a great anti-aging prevention, but it makes your skin extra photosensitive. So if you're in the sun, you have to really, really be careful and really use a lot of sunscreen with proper protection and use the right amount. So you cannot forget about your lips. I am very big on lip products as well, but I have a few lip balms that I use every night that I would love to talk about. I've talked about this stuff before because I actually did a lip care 101 video, and I will link that in the description below if you want to see it. But one of the first things that I talked about in that video is this lanolin, 100% lanolin. It's just 100% lanolin. It's essentially nipple cream for like sore nipples for moms that are like breastfeeding and whatnot, and it's in the baby section, but it is pretty much Bite's lip mask for $7 for like 10 times that amount of product. And I heard, oh my God, who was it? Dominique Soxa from KPRC Channel 2. If you live in Houston, you probably know who she is, but she's a YouTuber now too. So if you're on YouTube, you might know who she is. She talked about this and I went and purchased it after she did. And I love it. It's a great lanolin lip mask. It really is just a lip mask, essentially. It's really heavy, but it's very moisturizing. I have to say, I don't use this every night, especially now that I've discovered this Laneige lip sleeping mask. This was in my recent Sephora favorites video where it was half lipsticks and half lip balms. I will link that video right here and in the description if you haven't seen it, but I am in love with this Laneige lip sleeping mask lately, and it's really all I've been using day and night. When I get up in the morning as I'm getting ready, I leave this on to make sure my lips are fully moisturized, and then at night before I go to bed, I use this, and I've been loving it. One last lip product though that I will never ever stop using. I have bought countless tubes of this. I have turned countless people onto this product. I just live and die by this product when it comes to my lips, is the Aquaphor Lip Repair. I am obsessed. $4 a tube, works so well. It does not leave any kind of film on your lips, and that's my number one like no-no. I hate when lip balms leave film on your lips, and most of them do. I find that they do, and this one does not, and it makes me really happy. It's fragrance free, it's very moisturizing. I just love this product so much. When it comes to sunscreen for your lips and like sunscreen during the daytime, I will either use the sunscreen version of this, or I will use like an SPF balm. Nothing too serious. I try not to get like too crazy about like sunscreening every inch of my body, but like, you know, it's good to protect your lips as well. So I did talk about sunscreens that I used when I'm going either swimming or to the beach or just gonna be out in the sun and know I'm sweating. And there are two sunscreens that I use for that. One is the Drunk Elephant Umbra Tint Physical Daily Defense SPF 30. This is a fully physical sunscreen. It has, I believe, 20% zinc oxide, so it's a really high protection. A little bit glittery, it's a little bit shiny, but when I'm at the beach, I'm not wearing makeup. This is nice. It's tinted, it doesn't make my skin look white and gray and dead, as a lot of olive tone, skin tone friends know. Yeah, I really like it. It can get patchy, it kind of dries a little bit quickly. It's hard to apply, but once you get the hang of it, it's a great high protection sunscreen, and I really, really like it. This one is the Mineral Tinted Creme from MD Solar Sciences, and this one is 2% titanium dioxide and 17% zinc oxide. This one's great, but I find that the matte finish and the fact that it's oil-free actually kind of bothers me. It's a little bit too matte to where it looks kind of weird on the skin, but they're both great sunscreens, and when I'm out at the beach or if I am swimming or if I'm just sweating or doing sports outdoors, I will know that I need to use one of these. As you can see, a lot of my skincare routine is a lot of like pretty affordable products like Aquaphor or the makeup remover. I don't even use Bioderma, I just use the Garnier Micellar Water, as well as like my Trader Joe's Argan Oil and my Aquaphor. I just don't feel like sunscreen is something that I will cheap out on. Sunscreen is always my splurge when it comes to skincare because I wanna get the best formula, I wanna get the most cosmetically elegant product I can because I know I'm gonna wear it every single day. So that is it, friends. Thank you so much for watching my skincare routine. Leave me a comment, let me know what you think, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.